Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is again fighting with the 29k level. The idea is and was that we will go a little lower. So ideally, as you know, if you've watched the previous videos over the last 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you know that we're expecting prices in the region between 28,300 down to 27,460. This would be an ideal target for this last wave down in this wave 2 correction. Any new low in the yellow support area, this yellow zone, is increasing the probabilities that a lasting low is in place. But still, at least one more low below the Tuesday lows here, which were made at around 28.5k, is expected. So we are probably in this fifth wave to the downside of a C wave over wave 2. Now let's zoom out a little bit. So for anybody who is not quite aware where we are, the idea is that 5 waves were created into the 14th of July high. That is very important because it indicates that the trend is up, on this chart. Obviously, we've had an uptrend since November. We've been following that uptrend that generated quite good trend reversal and support areas, and now we are here looking at the next one. I'll take that one here off the chart because we don't need it anymore, but we're now in the next one, and looking at the structure, we assume that we are coming down in a corrective fashion. Corrective means we have overlapping price action. It means we have slow declines, a lot of choppy price action. What you need to understand about Bitcoin is that it's very binary. Either it shows us very impulsive rallies or it is really doing the chop. Okay, and this choppy price action can take a while. We know in crypto that you can get these interesting price action spikes, rallies for a few days, and then for weeks nothing really happens. We call that corrective price action. If the correction goes down, that's good, especially if that happens after an impulsive rally to the upside took place. And we've got these impulses. Let's zoom out a bit. You can see that we had an impulse between November and February 23. So November 22, February 23, correction down, even though that was quite rapid, but it did hold the relevant Fibonacci levels. We had another impulsive rally and the corrective chop, you could say, into the June lows, and another impulsive rally and corrective chop. We're now at quite a low wave degree compared to the previous ones, but we're entering this next support area. We've got an ascending trend line as well, which has been with the price since December 22, and at the moment we are looking at potential reactions here to the upside. We're expecting reactions somewhere in the yellow support area that would support a rally, a third wave rally higher into the 40k region. This is a trade setup, nothing else. It's based on probabilities. Of course it can fail, but as long as we're holding support areas, we focus on higher. The support goes down to 26,280. I had a few questions, what happens if Bitcoin drops below that level? I did show you in one of the previous videos an alternative wave count. We have to be prepared for potential alternatives, but at the moment I don't primarily expect this support area to break. I don't even primarily expect at the moment that price will go down to that 78.6 retracement level at 26,280. It's of course possible, but unless we see any wild extensions in this last wave down, I don't think it should happen. Now, what is the alternative wave count? Showed it to you before. Basically, this lower support area here that was relevant in June would become relevant again, okay? We would look at it like that. A wave down, overshooting B wave, C wave down. That means this wave 2, which I currently mark as complete in June, would never have finished and will need to move over here. So basically we are working on a large correction instead of having that wave 2 already complete. Is it very likely? In my opinion, not yet. This decline is just taking far too long, and what you would expect in such a move would be that this was an A wave, this was a B wave, and the C wave would have to go down all the way. I mean, that could take into autumn. At the moment, I'm not primarily looking for that, okay? I'm looking for maybe one, maybe two more lows in our yellow support area with a reaction to the upside. Bear in mind, we've got a trend line here as well that price is getting to very, very close. And yeah, looking at the micro price action, looking at this correction, we are looking at obviously a wave 2. And in this wave 2, we have an ABC structure. The idea is that we're currently coming down in this C wave, and the C wave consists of 5 waves. And we have here a wave 1, a wave 2, the wave 3 was a large ABC structure, the wave 4, done. And the wave 5 would most likely also be an ABC structure, what it would have to be in this current wave count. Don't get confused, I had a few questions about the wave 1. I do see the wave 1 also as ABC structure. I just haven't listed it here because it wasn't ABC, but only on the micro time frame. So I'd have to go into the 15-minute chart to show you the wave 1 was also an ABC. Only if all subwaves are corrective like ABC, then you can deal here with an ending diagonal. Yeah, price action suggests it is an ending diagonal because of the choppy nature of the decline. The alternative would be an impulse down in a C wave, but it's not impulsive. So it leaves us with the idea that this is an ending diagonal. Or it could be a WXY structure. I showed you a possible wave count for that yesterday. But until, or as long as this wave count works well, there is no reason to change it. So the WXY would look like that, WX, and we're now in the Y wave. Would it make any difference? Not really. So I focus on what we're dealing with right now. We can zoom in a little bit more here, and if we go to the 1 hour chart, yeah, we can see that potentially an A wave completed here yesterday, and we need to be ready for a B wave, potentially a small B wave rally. That shouldn't be too aggressive though, and ideally price stays below at any point 29,790. This is just a very simple resistance. Even if we break that, it wouldn't mean too much, but I would not really want to see this B wave unless it's already finished, which would be quite weak. I would not want this to go above 29,790, okay? Then we should get a C wave down, and ideally we will wrap up all of this correction maybe this week, maybe next week. And again, it is the last wave down, the C wave, and potentially we are going to find a bullish reaction here. In this region, we've got the 50% fib level, we've got the 61.8 fib level, and we've got the ascending trend line. If we go below that, 26,280 is support, but below that level, we will have to change our assumption. But at the moment, price is coming down further. It's all going according to plan at the moment, and so far I haven't got any evidence that Bitcoin has formed a lasting low. But I will keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a gold member, you get additional updates during the day, yeah, in addition and between the videos. So you will never be left out. You will always know what's going on. I'm just saying that because a lot of questions always come in the comments. Okay, could it be this? Could it be that? Can you do an update? You will get all those additional updates on Discord and Telegram as a gold member. Okay, that's my update. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.